Welcome back to the Spartan Update. I'm your host, Always a Miracle. Today is Thursday, October 26th. Today we're here with our co-host, Haley Murrow, and our guest, Miss Leahy. So how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. I have a question. I feel like I always pronounce your name wrong. So how do you pronounce it?
Leahy.
Leahy? Okay, perfect. Okay. So what's your position for Ocean Township?
So currently I am the supervisor of educational technology and innovations for grades preschool through 12 and visual and performing arts for grades 6 through 12.
That sounds really important.
It does.
You have a lot of meetings?
I do. There are a lot of meetings, important meetings, but a lot of good work is done in those meetings. So it's actually, not that bad to attend.
Yeah.
But I am enjoying the job. It's a fun department to supervise.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been a teacher? I feel like you have to go through a process to be a teacher.
Yeah. So I went to college for elementary education at TCNJ. And out of college, I took a job at Dow Avenue, Ocean Township Elementary School, which I taught there for 12 years.
Oh, wow.
I taught third grade for 7 years and kindergarten for 5 years before I took this position.
Oh, wow.
I remember you. I never had you, but I remember seeing your face around school when I went to Dow.
Well, who was your third grade teacher?
Oh. Maybe it was Mrs. Kelly.
Yeah.
I think she
probably,
was third.
Yeah.
I think she was third.
I have no idea. I did not.
I had Miss Coble for first. She was my favorite. And then, who did I have for second? Mrs. Max. She was really nice.
Wait, were you a substitute or were you the teacher?
No, I was the teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I had something to say. I was at the tip of my tongue.
What elementary school did you go to?
Oh, I went to Gables and Neptune.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I literally wish I grew up here. It would have been a lot different, but yeah. Wait, so you went to college for it? You wanted to be a teacher growing up? That was your thing?
Well, I started off at TCNJ as a pre-med major, actually. And junior year, I changed my major to elementary education.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to go into the field of physical therapy. So I started off TCNJ at their pre-med program, with their pre-med program. And then I got into the field of physical therapy, and I realized that it wasn't for me. And I changed my major, thank goodness, because I love what I do now. I loved teaching, and I love this job that I'm currently doing. So it all worked out the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's my story.
Wait, so that was your dream to be a physical? So
I was an athlete in college, and I was also an athlete in high school. And, I had a lot of injuries I was a runner, so I had a lot of injuries. So I did spend a lot of time doing physical therapy and rehabbing the injuries that occurred. So, through that experience, it sparked an interest in me. But like I said, once I got into the field, it wasn't so much
as what you thought it was.
As what I thought it was going to be. It was more like hip replacements, as opposed to my knee is sore from athletics. So you can go in different directions with it. If you want to do sports physical therapy, you can. But I don't know, it just kind of turned me off to that profession, and I decided to change too.
Yeah, I realized how much school went into that, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll take a different route.
Oh, you wanted to do that too?
Yeah.
I've never thought of that ever.
I would spent a lot of time in physical therapy because of my ACL. I tore my ACL about, I think it's a year ago now. My surgery was a year ago now. I think I did it in mid-September. And I was just running.
You weren't playing a sport?
Field hockey.
Oh, field hockey. And
my leg snapped.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I wanted to go back in because I thought I was just being a wuss. No. My Coach D was run, plant, and then turn, and I did it all over again. I was like, yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you know?
I
obviously
heard
it hurt, but oh no.
It went in opposite directions.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Was it your knee or
my knee? I thought I broke my leg, but I never fell down. I somehow
kept
managed
walking?
to stay on my feet.
Walk after it?
I jogged off the field, which is why I'm I'm not hurt.
Yeah. I
think I'm just being over dramatic.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
How did you know you were hurt? I'm so scared of getting hurt, and I've
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the injuries that I had, because I was a runner, so I ran cross country and track.
I was going to ask that, yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually went here to Ocean Township High School, and your next podcast is with Mr. Leahy. He was my coach. So anyway, it's more like running injuries are more like overuse injuries, right? So I've had 6 stress fractures throughout the course of my career, where it's just like stress on your muscles and your bones, and then you get
so like soreness. Yeah. Am I right? Or it's like tearing your muscle or something?
Not
like
a tear of a muscle. I've never torn a muscle actually, but it's like more soreness of a muscle. And then the stress fracture is like an actual crack in your bone. So I've had 6, 2 of the balls of each of my foot, the tibia and fibia on each of my legs.
So is that just from like overworking?
Yeah, overuse.
Oh no, I could never.
If you think about it, running is you're putting a lot of stress on your body, like as opposed to like swimming. Swimming is not a high impact sport, so your bones are not. You might get sore muscles, but you
won't like be
fracture a bone.
Fractured a bone.
Yeah. My doctor told me that if I never want to tear an ACL again, go to swim. You'll never tear it there.
Exactly. It's a lot less stress on your body.
That sounds like that's not true. I don't know. I feel like your arms like do a lot of this,
Well, if you think about your ACL, like what she did was like a high impact, like she's running, right?
Yeah,
it's like
cutting.
Not doing that in swimming.
Yeah,
I guess you could tear your rotator cuff when you're right when you're
you could definitely do something.
Swimming. Yeah, with your
it might
arms.
be hard, but
maybe.
So like you said, you grew up here. So like, how was your high school experience? How was like your middle school experience? How was everything here?
So I grew up in Ocean Township. I went to Wayside Elementary School. I went to St. Mary's for middle school. So I never went to TOIS. And then I came back here for high school.
Yeah.
I started running like my freshman year, but it started getting pretty good my sophomore year in high school. I feel like that is like my identity here in Ocean Township. Like I had success in running and track and cross country. So I feel like that pretty much defines like your high school experience, like what you're good at, what you're passionate about. I had a small group of friends. I didn't have like a very large group of friends. And I focused mainly on athletics.
That's good. Yeah. Did you like do any other sports?
That's it. Well, actually, we didn't. My freshman year of high school, we didn't have indoor track.
Yeah.
So I swam. I was on the swim team because Mr. Leahy is the coach. He was the coach. And I that year, my parents made a petition for getting indoor track. So the following year, my sophomore year, we had indoor track.
Wait, so where do they have it here?
We have indoor track, yeah.
Yeah. They just run around the halls, I think.
When the weather's not nice, they do run around the halls.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, do you have to go somewhere for like an indoor track?
So there are indoor tracks.
Yeah.
So I think Red Bank Regional has an indoor track, like in their gym, I think. There's one in Ocean County. There's a bunch of indoor tracks in New York. There's one in Armory in New York City.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you do any clubs? Like, were you part of like any clubs?
I was not. Like I said, I focused a lot on
running.
Yeah.
That's good. Did you get a scholarship?
I was recruited to several universities around the United States.
Oh, that's cool.
I went on a bunch of visits to a bunch of different colleges. For me, I'm like a homebody. Like I'm a very family oriented individual. And going away to college was a little bit stressful for me. Like we went on the visits and like we went to North Carolina for a couple of visits, South Carolina. We saw a school in Florida. We saw a bunch of I had opportunities to go many different places. However, when I visited the College of New Jersey, it felt like home.
Yeah.
It's only 50 minutes from home, and my parents were my mom came up every week. She came up every Wednesday and brought a different family member and did my laundry. And so, I think that was the best choice for me. It's not the best choice for everybody, different.
Some people are like, when I get out the house, like I want to go like all the way across the country. Like when I go to college, I'm done.
Yeah, I did too. Honestly, I did. I thought about like North Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill was like my dream school. I received a handwritten recruiting letter from the coach, and I was so excited to go visit.
Oh, wow.
And we went to visit, and I was very overwhelmed. It was like a large school, and I could just feel it. It wasn't for me.
Yeah. I cannot imagine that, like having like a dream college, and then you get there and you're like, nope. I want to stay home.
Yeah. And it was when I went to TCNJ on my recruiting visit there was 3 other girls that ran for New Jersey, like the top runners in New Jersey were also there for a recruiting visit. And we actually all ended up going to TCNJ.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really
at the same
cool.
time. So, and we're actually best of friends today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you do like any Olympic type of thing?
No.
Oh, really?
No. Yeah. I think that was one of the decisions when I was looking into going to different colleges, right? Like I knew that I had a talent for running, but I wasn't going to be an Olympian. You know, like I needed to analyze my priorities, and my priority was running because I enjoyed it and it was something that I was good at. But my main priority was to get a good education in some place where I thought that I would thrive. And when I visited TCNJ, that's what
came to you. Yeah. Do you have like a favorite color? I want to get into like the basic questions.
I really like pastel colors, so like light blue, like purple, like that's my vibe.
It's like Easter your time. I feel like those are the colors.
Yeah, I do. I really like those colors. I like calming, like you know, nothing too bright or
comforting colors.
Exactly.
Definitely.
How about you? What's your favorite color?
I don't have a favorite color actually.
No? You like them
She
all?
doesn't like red,
I don't like red.
but she loves hot pink.
Oh, hot pink. Best color.
Yeah,
it's one of the top
favorite.
colors.
I wore a hot pink blazer yesterday.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
going to do the show yesterday.
Well, yeah.
That would have been perfect.
Could have been like, that's fashion right there. You want anything? Can I ask anything?
What kind of like kid were you in like I guess we know high school because you were like the sports kid, but like what about middle school? What was your middle school experience?
So I went to a Catholic school for middle school. Like I said, I went to Wayside Elementary School, then I went to Catholic school. So it was interesting because I had made friends in elementary school, and then I had to make new friends, which I mean, I guess is very similar to anybody who moves districts or changes schools. So I think how I was then is how I would describe myself now, like sort of quiet and reserved. I am more of was as a child and am now, like to take things in and process things. Like I'm not outspoken. I just like to take it in and see and then assess and make my decision on what I'm going to say, as opposed to being like the most outspoken one. I was like that then, and I feel like I am like that now.
Yeah, I'm like that in certain situations, but there's also like times that like, I don't know, I feel like I just say whatever.
Yeah. I feel like when you're in like a comfortable situation, like when you get comfortable, you feel more comfortable to be more outspoken. You know, like my husband wouldn't describe me as an outspoken, like a quiet individual. He wouldn't describe me as outspoken. But you know, like in other settings, I guess I'm not.
I think I've like learned to be like outspoken. Like people are like, oh my God, always you're such a people person. I'm like, huh? Like my younger self would have never thought that I'm like, like talk. Like I would just be quiet all the time. Like everything that I feel, I keep it in. But now I say anything that comes to my mind. I'm not gonna.
What do you think the change was? Like,
I think it was middle school. Like everybody says it's like middle school that changes you. It definitely was. Like,
so you think it was like a maturity thing? Like you
definitely.
And became more confident in yourself.
Yeah, those kids were jerks in middle school. So I had to speak up and I had to like say something. So
that's great.
Did you ever have to teach middle school?
I didn't have to teach middle school. So
lucky. You're very lucky.
Well, it's interesting because I have an elementary school background, right? So this job that I'm in now, it's primarily in the middle school and the high school. So it was a huge change to come from teaching 5-year-olds to now walking the halls with high schoolers and middle schoolers. Yeah,
you just like skipped. Like
so it's been an eye-opening experience, but I really am enjoying it. I always considered myself an elementary school teacher, right? And I loved it because I was able to have an impact on these students at such a young age, right? Like kindergarten, I'm getting these students at the inception of their educational career, right? I have the ability to like make them love education. Like I thought that was it, right?
Yeah.
Like this is what I'm meant to do. And then when I got this job, excuse me, I saw the opportunities to help middle schoolers and high schoolers. You know, they already have that foundation of education, but now they're looking towards their future. And what a great opportunity for me to be able to assist students in pursuing their passions that they could then help them to choose their life path, right? So like I see benefits in both elementary school and middle school and high school. So it's been an eye-opening experience, but one I think is very eye-opening.
Yeah, you get kind of like the beginning of like the education and then like towards the end. I feel like it's like full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah.
And it's funny to see the kids that I had in kindergarten now in middle school and some in high school. Like that's really cool, I think, you know, to see how much they've progressed and matured and, you know, to see the similarities in their personalities from back then to now. So.
Yeah. Do you like see like any of them just like remember stories from them?
Oh yeah.
And like
Actually,
have those little talks?
Yeah. Well, there's one student here, Reagan Ippolito. I don't know if you know her. I had her in my 3rd grade class when I was pregnant with my daughter, whose name is Reagan.
Oh, that's so cute.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Wait, how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2? How young are they?
They are 8 and 6 years old.
Oh, you have little babies.
Yeah, very young. So they're 1st grade and 3rd grade. Yeah.
I feel like you have like a type of vibe, like an aesthetic. Like do you have like an aesthetic that you would like describe yourself?
I don't know.
That is a very hard question.
It is.
But like I feel like everyone has like their own vibe and aesthetic, you know?
I think that, I mean, I don't know how other people would describe me. That would be interesting to find out, right?
Yeah.
But I think that I would like to think that I give off like a calm vibe, you know, like I like to try and make people feel comfortable with me. So I think that's the vibe I give off.
You definitely do. You give off like calm and relaxing type
like
vibes.
kindergarten teacher vibes.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. You were.
Have you ever seen those like TikToks where like you send them to your friend and it's like ask your friend which aesthetic you
Yeah,
want?
that's what I was talking about.
I love those. And the issue is it's like I'm all over the place. Like I definitely don't have an aesthetic.
Me too. I feel like I'm giving off skater girl today. Got the Empire
Right?
jeans on, yeah.
Skater girl,
And then
I love
tomorrow
that.
I'm just like a hobo like, on the street. I'm telling you, I'm gonna wear pajamas and look like a hobo tomorrow. That's my
Well,
goal.
like I said, I feel like your vibe changes depending on where your your aesthetic, I guess is the word, changes depending on your situation, right? So like, and I would be professional at work, right? But like, you know, I'm more quiet and reserved. But like I said, my husband wouldn't describe me as that.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it depends on your comfort level of where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any pets?
No.
Oh.
You don't want pets?
No.
You don't want a dog?
No.
Wait, if you did want a dog, like what kind of dog would it be?
If I did get a dog, I would get a Bernedoodle. Have you ever seen how
I've
they're
never
so
heard
cute.
of that.
Oh.
They're really
A
cute.
I want like a
Bernedoodle?
really big mountain dog.
Yes, I
Like-
want a
Oh.
big dog. So it's a Bernedoodle is a mix of a Bernese Mountain Dog and
Okay.
a
Oh yeah.
poodle.
Yeah.
I think my mom wants one of those.
So they're big dog. I would want a big dog if I ever.
Yeah, like my
wanted to
mom
get
wants like a
dog.
big German Shepherd. I'm
a
like,
German Shepherd. I was riding when I was younger. I was riding my bike home from my friend's house, and a German Shepherd was tied to the tree of the, and it got loose. It chased me into my garage and bit me in the leg. So no German Shepherds.
oh, I wouldn't think that. They're like guard dogs.
Yes. Well, I guess it was guarding its,
Tree? Like,
property. I don't know.
but like I'm really into like teacup dogs, the little tiny dogs,
Little
like the Malteses and the Yorkies.
Yeah. Everyone always calls them like little rat dogs, but I love little rat dogs.
like
They're so cute.
like a hot dog. I don't know. Like, is that what you mean?
My friend Sophie, shout out to Sophie. She has a little dog. It's a little Chihuahua, and it's like not even. It's like, you know how Chihuahuas are normally like mean.
Yeah.
So sweet.
It's sweet.
Loki.
Wait, Chihuahuas are so ugly though.
What? I didn't hear you.
Chihuahuas are so ugly.
Oh, but Loki's so cute.
They're so, and their hair,
What's
the
dog's
hairless
name?
ones.
Loki.
Loki.
No way.
Loki, not low key. Loki.
See, whenever I say Loki,
thought that's
to her,
what you
I'm like,
meant.
it sounds like I'm saying Loki.
It's another question. Do you ask the question I was gonna ask?
I did.
But the pets.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
What's your dream vacation?
My husband and I went to Europe. We did 30 days in Europe for our honeymoon.
Oh my god.
So we went to France and Italy during our time there. I would love to go back to Italy. But I would like to
That
bring
sounds
my-
so romantic too, and so nice. Oh, that's
So we
really
took
my
the
dream.
train. We used the train as our form of transportation to go from France to Italy, and we liked France. France was nice, but we loved Italy. So I'd love to. My dream vacation would be to bring my parents have never traveled to Italy, so I'd love for them to come with us. I think my kids should probably be a little bit older.
Yeah.
They're a little young now. I would be nervous traveling with them. And also, would they remember, traveling at 6 years old? I mean, they might have some memory of it, but that would probably be my dream vacation.
I heard the food down there is like really good.
Is so good.
Is it hot chocolate good? I don't know. I feel like people go
never
out
had
for
hot
that.
chocolate.
Oh my! You've never had it
in Italy?
It looks so thick and it looks so good. Like I saw a TikTok.
Oh, really?
It looks amazing.
Are the proportions like a lot smaller? I heard that in like other countries, like the proportions are a lot smaller.
Yeah, the portion sizes are a lot in
oh my God, I'd cry.
Europe. Yeah, I was a little disappointed because I'm a big eater. So, they were. That is something I recall.
So it was like the pasta down there, like the
pasta is really good. The pizza was really good.
Yeah.
I need to go down there. Like I literally need to try it, but
I want to visit Italy, and like Bora Bora is like the main
Bora
place
Bora.
I
swear, people actually like, where do you want to go vacation? Bora Bora.
Because like when I was little, I would watch like the YouTubers when they would go on like brand trips and they would go to Bora Bora and they'd be on these villas like on the water, like in the water, and you can like see. Oh my God, I want to go so bad.
Yeah. Well, there are two different types of vacations, right? There's like the sightseeing vacation and there's like the lay on the beach and not,
and
do anything vacation.
Wait, so you guys were like the travel type vacation?
Yeah,
like,
we figured, go big or go home for your honeymoon. Like, when are you going to get a chance? Because, once you get married and you start a family, there's not a lot of opportunity until your kids are older to travel. So we figured that would be a good time to do that, And we were at the time we were both teachers, so we have summer break. So that's when we went.
Well, you said you're a big eater. Like, what's your favorite kind of food?
Well, since Italy, I've developed some food allergies. So,
Really?
But let me think. It's a good question. How about you go first, and I'll let you know.
Cheeseburgers. I love cheeseburgers, everyone. I love cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers is top everything.
Yeah. That's
lettuce,
pretty
tomato.
standard, right? I
Yeah.
feel like that's a pretty good.
No, I feel like if people say pizza, I look at you like, bro.
Pizza's not really for me.
Yeah. It's good, but it's definitely not the greatest food out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I love Thai food. Have you ever been to Bamboo Leaf in Bradley Beach?
Mm-mm.
I've never had Thai food ever.
So good.
Wait, what kind of is that Filipino food or no? Wait, what is
No.
Thai? Wait, what is Thai food? Is that
So
Chinese
it's like
food?
I don't know, actually.
Well, what I like is they have like the rice noodles with like chicken and broccoli, and the spices are really good. You can get it like spicy or not so spicy. It's really good.
Okay, now I have to try that. That's on my bucket list. Like, I want to try like Indian food and stuff, like just different cultures. I've never had like different.
Yeah, Thai food is really good. I think that would probably be my go-to.
What's yours?
Oh my God, there's this loaded cheese fry burger from TGI Fridays, and I went the other day to get it, and they took it off the menu, and I'm so upset. It was so good. You would probably like it if you like cheeseburgers.
Oh, I love cheeseburgers.
It's so good. There's bacon on it.
Yeah.
You should start a petition to bring it back.
Yeah.
Wait, I've never went to
Except it was
Fridays.
really sketch when we went to
The one over
Fridays.
by the mall?
It's so sketchy. Oh my
Really?
God, never going back.
Why?
I think they're closing soon.
Do they
Nobody
still
goes
have that-
there.
Do they still have that brownie dessert? It's like a brownie explosion or something.
I don't know.
So good.
I feel like nobody goes there. I've never heard of anybody
I've
say, I'm
actually
going to
never
Fridays
seen
tonight.
it.
Or like Ruby Tuesdays. What is a Ruby Tuesday?
Oh, that used to be in the mall, right?
No, I think it's near like
They did. There was one.
Walmart.
In the
Yeah,
mall.
there was one in the mall.
Oh, really?
In the mall.
Yeah, my
never
By
went.
Barnes and Noble that no longer exists either, right? Did they close
I
Barnes
think
and
it's
Noble?
still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My dad, the last time we went there, he was stacking like a bunch of glasses like this high, fell over, broke all of them.
Did he have to pay?
Tuesdays or at
Yes,
Fridays?
at Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh. Do you have to
No.
pay for him?
Our waiter was nice,
Oh.
so he was like, "It's okay." Like, it's not okay.
You
Dad,
just
why did
broke
you
every
just do
glass.
that?
Wait, was it like a drinking competition? How many glasses?
No, I think it was my brother that drinks a lot of water. Like that kid will drink like 6 waters when we sit down for
Be
like a
Can
restaurant.
I get another cup, please? Another cup
That
of water?
when we went to TGI Fridays, that's exactly what he was doing.
And he stacked the cups and dropped them.
No,
They didn't
no,
just
no.
fill the water, the cup of water. They had to give him a new cup.
I guess so.
A lot of places do that, though.
Or I think he might have taken them off like someone else's table. I don't know. He's weird.
He had a strategy.
Okay, do you like Starbucks or Dunkin' better?
I don't drink coffee.
Neither do I.
No, I don't.
I just assumed. I don't know. As you're drinking
relate.
coffee. But like, I don't know. Coffee just doesn't taste good. I'm sorry.
I like
It's okay.
it tastes good to me, but I really enjoy coffee. But if I don't drink coffee, even if it's decaf, then I get a headache the next day, like from not drinking it. Even if it's decaf, because decaf has a little bit of caffeine in it. So I just figure, let's just not drink it.
I don't drink it like every single day because like I don't want to get like that.
Yeah, you get like dependent on it, and then that's no good for anybody.
She's lying so hard, everyone.
You drink it.
I feel like
but
I see her
drink
every single day with a cup of coffee.
What?
Every day.
Well,
No.
Okay, no. She has energy drinks.
It's either me or Gigi that has one.
Okay,
so it may
yeah.
look like we always have it. But I have an energy drink every single day now.
Okay, yeah.
I need to stop that.
Oh,
It's
no.
insane.
The C4?
It's C4.
But it's so good.
My brother, he went to like the
Have you
fire
ever looked at the
academy.
ingredients for that?
No.
It's horrible for you.
Oh, I know. My brother and his friend were going to the fire academy, and they would have to, like, over the summer, and they had to go really early. So they got a whole big pack of C4s, and they didn't drink any of them. And he found out that I love C4, so he took it from the firehouse, and he gave it to me as a late birthday present, even though he already bought it for himself. So I don't know how that's a birthday present.
How about like green tea, some natural caffeine?
Green tea?
Good for your
I hate
body.
tea. That's
I
the issue.
love tea. Maybe you just have to like try it different, you know? Do you get black tea or do you get like honey plum, I don't know, type tea? Because if
I've
you get like
tried it
some
all.
weird tea, it's
I
going
have
to be
vanilla
nasty.
chai tea at home, and
Oh,
it
wow.
tastes
I
really
hate
good.
chai. I don't know why. It
Really?
tastes like grass to me.
Really? Grass?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the green?
No, chai tea is like a spice. It's like
Yeah.
It's like
I know what she's
cinnamony.
talking about. You're talking about
The
the
green
you're,
one.
you're talking about green tea. It probably tastes like grass. Yeah.
no, like the green drinks that you get from like Starbucks or somewhere.
They
I've
say
never
chai
had.
when I get those.
Yeah, I don't know what they say, but they taste like
not
grass.
matcha.
Matcha, it's matcha.
Matcha
I like
chai?
matcha.
I think
You like
it's
matcha?
chai.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to put like a lot of vanilla in it in order for it to taste good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not good. Do you have like a Starbucks drink that you would like it or no?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're not a Starbucks person?
Mm.
Oh wow.
You save a lot of money a year by not going.
It's
to
true.
Starbucks.
My husband drinks
expensive.
Brook coffee, and Brook coffee is like $5
Oh
a.
yeah. We talk about that
Well,
every
this
day.
is like $4.95.
Really?
Like, it's getting up there.
Wait,
Yeah.
how much was it before?
I don't know, but
Like
I
$3?
don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it being that much.
Mhm.
Even like a small that's like this much, it's like around like $4 or $4 something.
They're raising
I'm like,
the prices.
well, if it's like a few cents more, why not get the big one?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never had Brook.
No,
Never. Yeah,
Is
never.
it good?
it's like stronger. I feel.
Yeah. Is it just black coffee?
No, I mean you can get stuff in it, but it's
Okay.
like, brewed different, I guess, than
Mm.
Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not entirely sure because I don't drink coffee, but
I feel like only men go there. I've never.
think?
Yeah.
that's an
Mr.
interesting.
Polano every day walks
He
to
does?
work. Yeah.
Think about how
every
much
single
Think
day.
about how much money you could save. $5 a day. You put $5 a day in your bank account. Like
Mhm.
that would add up over time,
Definitely.
A
For some
lot.
nasty coffee.
Even just like $1 a day adds up.
right?
Mhm.
300 and something dollars.
300 and something.
I always get the days in the year wrong. Is it
How?
365?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, yay!
We're proud of Haley, guys.
So
Thank
times that by
you.
5 and think about how much money you would save over the course of a year.
Do
That's
the
why I don't
math.
get it
$5.
every day.
the
Except
math.
I have a shopping addiction. Like,
I do
I
too.
can't.
It's like my therapy, though.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, whenever like I hang out with like my friends, like now that I can drive, I feel like I never hang out at home anymore. So when I don't know what to do, I'm always like, "You want to go shopping?"
I'm the same way.
Then we go
Do you-
everywhere.
Do you work?
Yeah, I worked over the summer at Lock Harbor Beach.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Did you
so
lifeguard?
No,
Oh.
I'll drown. I will drown.
No, but
But like
like
we can go in on our break. We have like an hour
Okay.
break, so
an hour.
like everyone. Well, it's a 9-hour shift, so technically
Oh.
we still work 8 hours. But then if it like rains, you get to go home early, or if it's like
Oh, at the
slow,
beach?
yeah, you get to.
Wait,
go
was it
home
a
early.
restaurant or like a clothing store?
It's
Like the snacks?
like we check beach badges.
Oh, like that type of job.
Yeah, and then we have like the lifeguards, but then we also had a snack bar, but that was like a different like boss type of thing.
Mhm.
But now it's a kosher restaurant.
A kosher.
Yeah, it opened up.
I feel like somebody was talking about that, but yeah.
Yeah, it opened up this year. I think it'll be there next year. I'm not positive.
How much money do you get from that? Just curious.
Seasonal. I think it was like 12 something an
Huh.
hour.
Really?
Yeah, it's better than not getting any money though.
That is so true, but like,
And
how
then-
do you live off of that?
And you just get to just like sit there and like, well, then you have to clean the bathrooms though.
Oh my
For
god.
$12
It's
an hour?
not that bad.
At the beach is terrible.
It's not that bad. It's fun.
Do
I
you
love my
work over
boss.
the
Shout out
summer?
Ray Kelly.
Yeah, I did. It was terrible.
Where did you work?
I worked at Sky Zone.
Oh,
my kids love Sky Zone.
Don't take them there. Do not take them there anymore.
My brother almost
it's so gross.
broke his ankle there.
Kids get injured all the time at Sky Zone.
Yes.
All the time. In one week, 3 kids sliced their heads on the basketball ring. Like sliced, like blood literally dripping down their foreheads.
Did they remediate the issue? Did they close it?
No, they opened it back up like the next day. Oh. They wiped the blood off and then.
Ew!
I promise you.
They
tried to make me clean it up. I was like, no, thank you.
They didn't put some protective barrier over it so that it wouldn't happen again.
Like even just foam. Or something.
That's what I was thinking.
There was foam on it. Fell off. They could have put it back on, but they didn't.
Well, I guess you have to sign a disclaimer to.
Oh yeah, like when you go to Sky Zone, like you can't sue.
No, you can't sue them.
You break your leg, you can't sue.
Sign something.
You sign a disclaimer.
I mean, a lot of kids just walking in Sky Zone with their socks on already. So hey, not calling it out.
My brother was playing dodgeball, and some
it's so brutal there.
Yeah, and some kid fell on his ankle, and he wasn't a scrawny kid, so he falls on my brother's ankle, and it he would have been better off snap it breaking it, but it was so sprained. Ugh, poor kid.
That was at Sky Zone?
Yeah. And I asked him to bring me a Slurpee home before I knew that happened, and he still brought it for me.
Aww.
He got his friend to go get it.
That's sweet.
That sounds nice. But Sky Zone is not. Do not go there.
Yeah, I haven't been there in years.
Good. I feel like nobody goes anymore. But it's so packed.
Well,
now
also,
it is.
I feel like we're
35.
older now.
So
yeah, we're 35.
They used to do the toddler time.
Oh yeah,
that was a cheaper price. Now it's really expensive to go.
Really expensive. It's $30 for an hour now.
So then I have 2 kids. So that's $60 for the hour to bring my 2 kids for 1 hour. That's not.
At that point, I just buy a trampoline.
Why not? I feel you'd save more money. You try to go to Sky Zone every day. It's so expensive.
I think the toddler time was what was it, $10 or $15 a kid or something like that? That was worth it. But $30 for an hour, in my opinion.
Things have definitely changed.
To risk getting, injured.
Breaking a leg.
Yeah.
Getting body slammed by a big...
I don't want to be saying it, but...
Getting your ankle broke by a big child. But yeah, have you had a job when you were a teen?
So, yeah, when I was in high school, towards the end, I lifeguarded on the beach in Avon with Mr. Leahy. You should ask him about it. And then I also waitressed at Mr. Shrimp in Belmar.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, it was 6 or 7 days a week for each job. So I would lifeguard all day, and then I'd go to a waitress at night.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
That sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, I saved a lot of money when I was in high school, and I did it through college, too, because it was during the summertime. And also lifeguarding was a good job to have because it was an active job, so I was able to keep up with, training for, for running in college. So that was also, it was dual-purposed for in that regard, but I was also able to make a lot of money and save a lot of money. So, so that was really good. I also lifeguarded when I was in college at the pool. They had a pool there, so I lifeguarded there. I would lifeguard from 4 to 5, and then go to 6 a.m. practice, and then go to my classes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But the cool thing is you're at the beach all day. And that just sounds fun and nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, but also I have to get checked at the dermatologist every year now because I worry about how much exposure my skin had to the sun,
Oh, yeah.
And when I was in high school, I didn't really think about the implications of spending all that time in the sun, So I'd never put sunscreen on. And it was in the sun for 8 hours,
Yeah, it's definitely not great.
Had a really nice face tan, but
yeah.
All our lifeguards were the zinc on their face.
I feel now when I lifeguard, I didn't feel like sun skincare was as prevalent. I feel now it is, and people are definitely more cautious.
They're more aware.
Yeah. And I wear sunscreen every day. Every single day, all year long, I wear sunscreen now. But when I didn't really think of it like that, So now I just make sure that I get checked by the dermatologist to make sure that everything's good.
Yeah, definitely. I just can't be in the sun. The sun, I feel like a witch. I'm not a witch. That's water.
A vampire? Is it
a vampire? I feel like a vampire. I'm just oh. And plus I don't want to get more
Well,
chocolate.
Sky
But
Zone's
yeah.
a good job for you. 'Cause
Oh, the indoors.
You don't have to be outside.
Yeah.
Indoors.
It's the tan
definitely.
lines, like
Mhm.
especially for like field hockey. Like our preseason is in the summer, so when you're wearing like the Razorback like pennies,
Right.
and then you get the worst suntan or like your shin guard
Mhm.
tan, it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I
Or
wonder
like
how
the
that
farmer's
looks.
tan softball tan line too. That's
Mhm.
awful. Or because I worked so much this summer, I always had my hair like this. I never put it up anywhere else.
Mhm.
I have tan lines right here for my hair. I won't show you. 'Cause it's,
Wait,
like,
I've
crazy,
saw
but
people with that. That would
it's
really
so
suck.
bad. But I just put like not tanner, but it's like
Mhm.
Bronzer.
yeah, like liquid bronzer,
Mm-hmm.
and then it
Did
fixes
it fill it in?
yeah.
Yeah. Wait, we were talking about shopping earlier. Like, what's your favorite store to shop at, like clothing wise?
So I've been liking H&M lately
Mm-hmm.
because it has a kids section for my kids too. So it's like a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Where else? I like J. Crew, like for more professional attire.
You give me Nordstrom vibes.
You like Nordstrom Rack is that's my what did we say, aesthetic?
Yeah.
Nordstrom Rack is like my vibe. Yeah, so I guess those are my where do
stores.
the kids shop these days?
You go and then I'll go. I feel like I don't know.
I mean, it depends because like I'll go to like American Eagle and like Hollister, like Pakistan, all those places.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't buy anything that's not on sale or on clearance. Otherwise, it's
No,
like
it's Paxton. They're so
$50
expensive.
for like one shirt. I'm like, that's so dumb.
Yeah.
I shop at like online, like Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, like
I don't.
stuff for like the
Shein?
online place. Oh, I
Oh
would
my
never order
God.
from Shein again, unless it's like
I actually
jewelry.
have a Shein cart right now. It's
I
like
do too. My Shein card is
there's
full.
like
Oh no, mine is too.
51
But
items in there right now. It's
What about
insane.
Temu?
My Shein card is full of red
Mhm.
things because we have to wear red, like Big Red Fridays. So
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of red. So my Shein card is full of red things. I haven't hit send yet though.
Wait, but like, what about Temu? I feel like Temu took over Shein.
I've never
ordered from
there.
it comes up on
My mom
Instagram all
did.
the time and I have never ordered from there.
I
Have
got
you
like an
ordered?
outfit. I got an outfit. It wasn't bad, but I'm just like I'm scared.
Yeah, the Shein stuff is horrible quality.
Yeah.
Horrible.
There's like some that's like not awful though. It's just
Really?
you have to get the right things. Like you
Mhm.
can't like get anything extravagant because like it's gonna be
You know it's gonna be
bad
terrible.
quality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like when I did one order through Shein, and the stuff came and it wasn't great quality. But then I was like, I didn't really spend that much money on it. So
Yeah, I'm not really
exactly.
upset.
So I wasn't really that upset.
Yeah, like don't get sweatpants. Don't
I
get
got
like
my
the.
kids a bunch
don't
of
get anything
stuff.
like too like white
Mhm,
because it
don't.
will
Oh,
be
it's
see through.
I got my kids a bunch of stuff, and it was like I just let them wear it for like play clothes, not like anything.
Yeah, I feel like I always get like bathing suits from there because I feel like even after just one summer of like any bathing suit, it's like kind of like dingy already. So like, why spend all that money on like good
I got my
bathing suits
at Aerie.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah,
too.
they
They're
always
so
have,
they're
like,
so
a, like,
expensive.
50% off thing.
Yeah, and there's the clearance rack in the back, like the one at the outlet, the Aerie outlet. They always have the best bathing suits.
That
Yeah.
place, like, I feel like they overprice their items so that they always can have that 30% off thing, but it's like always there. So I'm like, I know it's not real.
Right.
I bought an outfit, like a top and a bottom, from Aerie, and it was $55 for each item. I don't know
A
how
top
much that
and a
is added
I don't
together,
know why you bought that.
but I bought it.
You
And
bought it?
and then when I tried it on when I got home, I did not like it on me.
Did you return it?
No, I did not. And I've never told my mom about it because I know she would be
Are the
upset.
tags still on it? How long ago did you buy it?
Oh, I bought that like last year. It's
Oh.
over.
Dang.
It's over. I mean, it was like really cute, but not on me.
Mm.
So,
Do you have any siblings? Maybe.
oh yeah, I have three siblings.
Can they wear it? Get some use out of it?
They're just not as amazing as I am. So I don't think it would look as good as I don't know. Maybe my older sister. I don't know.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah,
Both.
I have both. Yeah, they're not as cool as me, but maybe they could pull it off. I don't know.
How old are they?
They're way older than me. My
Oh, they
brother's
are?
like
You're the
32.
youngest?
Yeah.
Mm.
My sister's she just turned 29, and then Forever is 21. So
21.
Wow.
Wow.
My brother's 20, so
yeah.
I think he's 3 years older, but I think there's like a period of time where it's like 2 years.
Mm.
But it's only for like a few weeks,
Mhm.
I think.
Oh wait, but Forever's turning 22 in November. Yeah. I'm not really good with birthdays, but.
Because I'll turn 18 in April, and then he turns 21 in July. So that period of time will be 2 years apart.
Are you both seniors?
Yeah.
Do you know what you want to do next year?
Monmouth, probably. Yeah.
Is the application process? Has that start? Like, I'm unsure.
I still have to do Common App. I'm like not good on being on top of these type of things.
Me either. It's
Like,
like
I
so
haven't
bad.
applied yet.
No,
Okay.
I did like the senior, like info sheet stuff like the day before it was due.
Wait, like the Naviance?
Well, we had to do the Naviance, and then we had to do the senior like info sheet for our guidance counselors.
Oh, I never did that.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to FIT.
Really?
Yeah, Fashion Institute of Technology.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm
When do
probably
you
not gonna
typically
get it.
submit applications for college?
Like now.
No.
Yeah.
Now or like it really doesn't really matter, but it has to be before summer. So
Is there like a limit to when you can start? Like, I can't remember.
I don't
so.
know.
Like, can you apply to a college like junior year, or?
I know you can get offers junior year, but you can't like apply. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't
because
think
grades
so.
could change. You know.
I don't want to say a definite answer and sound dumb because I have no clue.
Oh yeah, me either.
I
Wait, scratch
should
what I said, I
probably
don't
get on
know.
that.
Yeah. I mean, let's not worry with the juniors. Like, you know, if a junior applies to college and gets in, I think we have a problem because
Yeah.
what about me? What about? I'm scared. What if I don't get into college, guys? Like, what am I gonna do?
Maybe you should.
Get on that? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was your role model growing up?
I always looked up to my parents. My parents are very hardworking individuals. They're both very successful in their own career path, very different career paths. My dad was an administrator. He was a principal, vice principal, and athletic director here at Ocean Township High School. And then he moved on to be the principal of Wayside Elementary School. So I always admired him for his ability to really like speak to a community. I feel like he did a great job with at Wayside with the teachers and the students. Like, he had a great rapport. And then my mom sells real estate, so she's like a businesswoman, you know, so she has that drive, you know. So I always admired my parents and their work ethic and their, like I said, their ability to be successful in their own avenues. My mom started off as a teacher, and then she went into real estate after she had me. So I think that I believe that my parents are my role models.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, I'm trying to get my real estate license as soon as I turn 18. Yeah, I'm like taking the courses like immediately.
Interest in that.
Yeah. I feel like that's just such a good thing. And I love like I want to be a fashion designer, but I just love the design of things.
Well, design, yeah, like home design you have interest in as well. Yeah.
So that's definitely like my type of thing too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a hard industry, right? Like, because my mom sells real estate, and it's like a 7-day-a-week job, right?
Yeah.
Like, people call you, they'll call you on Easter Sunday to go see a house, you know, like so it's like you're always, there's never like an off button. And also when people want to go see houses, it's usually after work hours.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's like a nonstop thing.
It's like an everyday, hardworking thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work goes into it. So, but I mean, it pays off if you're successful.
Oh,
at
definitely.
It. So there's definitely room for, you know, for you to be successful in that. So,
did you like grow up in a nice house since your mom was like a real estate agent? I feel like that's the question I always ask somebody. Like, is your house like nice?
I mean, I think it was. I don't know. But it's funny because the house that I grew up in, my parents just recently sold. Yeah. And my parents bought land and built a house, I think for that reason, because my mom had seen so many houses over the course of her career, and she knew exactly what she wanted.
That's such a goal. Oh my God.
So, yeah. So I think that was like culminating for her in some way, because she, you know, all of the houses that she had seen over the course of her career, she like picked out like what she liked about each one, and then she was able to design her own house. So
Do you like it? Like the new one or
my
the old one
parents'
better?
new house, I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents lived. I moved right down the street from where I grew up. I live in the same neighborhood now where I grew up. So they were like just right around the corner. And their new house is like just a little bit further. So we all hold a grudge because they were 0.4 miles away. Now they're 0.6 miles away.
Oh, wow. So you can literally like walk to your mom's house.
We can, but sometimes we have to ride our bikes this time, because it's a little farther.
Yeah, that sounds so nice though.
It is nice. My older sister also lives 2 houses down from my current house, so we live right down the street from each other, and it's awesome to have family that close. And for our kids, my sister has 2 kids as well. So our kids are so close, and they have a great relationship. So it's such a nice thing to be able to afford our families to be that nice, to be that close to our families. So it's nice.
Do you like have any more siblings, or is it just your sister?
I have two sisters. My younger sister lives in Little Silver, so she's just a little bit farther.
A little? Wait, how far do you live from here?
I live in Ocean.
Oh, isn't Little Silver far?
Little Silver is like maybe 10, 15 minutes max. But in comparison to where my other sister lives, it's much farther.
Yeah.
So it's the 3 of us. We're 3 years apart each, and my sisters are my best friends.
Oh, that's cute.
They are, yeah. My sisters are my very
My
best
sisters
friends.
are mean.
Really? When we were in high school, we did not get along. We were constantly at each other's throats. But now, as adults, and now that we have families, and they are literally my best friends, and my mom is my best friend. Talk to them I talk to my sister and my mom 5 times a day.
That's so cute.
Constantly in contact.
Definitely. I can't wait for that. I feel like me and my sisters are going to be closer together when we're older.
I think you both.
Because I'm the baby. So they're yeah, you're a baby. I'm
I
want a relationship too, guys.
We'll get there, I promise.
Yeah.
That's me with my cousins, because they've always been just so much older than I was. So I've they get to go, obviously they're all over 21 now, so when we're on family vacations, they go to the bar sometimes, but then I'm just stuck at with my, but then that's why I'm so close with my aunts. It's because then I'll hang out with them. I don't know, it's just always been they've been just so much older than I was.
That's me and my cousins actually, but I have siblings to replace them as well, so yeah. If there was any time period that you could go back and witness something or be a part of, what time period would it be?
I don't know. That's
Any event.
Events?
I don't know, a historical event, not that, but any time.
That's a good question.
It is a hard question, a loaded
or even
question.
just a decade.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I always want to live through the 80s.
Right. Well, I was born in the 80s, so I did live through that. Yeah. But I think, maybe live through it at a different age, right? So I was born in the 80s, so maybe it would be nice to go back to the 80s, now. As an adult, that would be so fun. The outfits were so cute.
So cute.
Lots of bright colors, so that's for you, right?
Definitely. Wait, but it's I used to be an 80s person. I feel now I'm an early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
think it
just
was
love
super
80s
cool.
music.
80s music?
80s music.
Definitely. Everybody loves 80s music, kind of.
What kind of music do you guys listen to?
It's a big variety.
Yeah.
Me too.
80s.
It's all over the place.
Foo Fighters. I love the Foo Fighters. I'm going to see them this summer with Gigi out there. So excited. And then some pop.
Yeah, a little bit.
I listen to more rap than I did a month ago.
I don't like rap at all.
Rap so much.
No.
Yeah.
I used to hate it so much. Or Drake. I like Drake.
I don't like Drake.
But I'm not a huge Drake person. I don't know everything and every word to his song. But
wait, do you like Drake? I feel that's a common thing. You don't like Drake? Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't like him, but I just don't listen to. I listen to country music. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
country.
I think
grew
I'm
up on
starting to get
country.
into that. Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
country.
I'm on TikTok like
Zach Bryan. Do you know Zach Bryan?
Zach Bryan.
I love Zach
I've been
Bryan.
liking Morgan Wallen a lot lately.
Yeah.
He's and then Chase Rice is like a lesser known country music singer. My husband and I go to his concerts all the time. And Bailey Zimmerman. No, I'm into the country these days. But when I run, I don't listen to country.
What do you listen
For
to?
a run, I listen to hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah. I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
To get you pumped. You don't want to listen to like lovey-dovey country music while you're running. But I feel like the music I listen to is a lot different from other kids. So I'm just going to be quiet.
What is it?
Yeah, I want to hear now.
I'm so nervous.
Listen to like the oldies?
No.
Oh.
Well, I do because my mom, like, she listens to, like, older music, so I'm kind of forced to, but I listen to, like, Lil Peep and Suicide Boys. And
didn't Lil Peep do, like, the one Star Shopping song?
Yeah.
I love that song
Everyone
so much.
loves that song. It's such a great song.
Yeah.
Makes me cry sometimes. Not really, but it's really nice.
I never heard that song.
Definitely
I'll look
is
it up after this.
Yeah, Star Shopping. It's
Okay.
really good. It's, like, really sad, though.
Didn't he
But
die?
yeah.
Lil
That's so
Peep
sad.
Mhm.
died?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he was doing drugs, so
Oh.
yeah. Who else? I like Taylor Swift.
Yes,
Oh,
my daughter's being
I
Taylor
can't.
Swift for Halloween.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah,
cute.
she's being we got her the Lavender Haze, you know the song when she performed it, she had like a long
the
purple jacket.
yeah.
So we got her that with like a sparkly dress underneath. She's so excited.
Mhm.
Oh, and I just purchased clip-on bangs for her.
Oh,
So-
those are gonna look so funny.
I know.
Wait, who after Taylor Swift? Who is like another famous artist?
Well, I mean,
Olivia
like Taylor
Rodrigo,
Swift and
I've been liking
hairstyles.
her.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I want to hate her so bad. I just can't. Her music is so
I
good.
really
Yeah.
like her. I
The
listen to
vampire
her.
song
Yeah.
that she has. Very
I just
nice.
feel like a lot of it's like the same, but then also I'm being a
I do
hypocrite because
feel
like
like it
Zach
is.
Bryan's music is kind of all the same,
Mhm.
but I love all of it.
Mm,
I'm not a good Swiftie.
good
No?
Swiftie.
No.
Neither am I, but there's like
I
a
like
couple
old
neither. I
Taylor
got
Swift.
into it.
Old Taylor Swift. Now I just some of the songs I'm like, oh.
And I'm all in on the Travis Kelce Taylor. I'm all in.
Mhm.
I'm all in.
people think it's fake.
I
like a
do.
fake
I did at
relationship.
the beginning. I did, but now I'm like
Yeah, I
really
don't
hoping
think
it
so.
wasn't.
They
Or it's
honestly
not,
drag
rather.
it. Is that the football player?
Mhm.
Yeah,
They drag it.
They
The-
talk
did
about
you see
it
the
all the
football
time.
game? She was in like after every like pause like commercial, she'd be like right there.
It's
Taylor
started.
Swift, his wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah,
I was like,
They started dating right before that movie came out, so I was like, oh, well, it's just a publicity stunt, you know, that they're dating. But now I'm like, I really want it to work.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too. They're actually kind of cute. Yeah, so that's kind of a goal. NFL pop singer. Is she pop singer? Is that what you
Yeah.
She
said?
started
I
off
think
as a
so.
country singer.
Yeah, she
I
was
think.
country.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
Oh,
like
wait,
some
yeah.
of her country music, but her voice sounds so baby.
Mm.
Like she's like so more high pitch. I think
Yeah.
back then.
Mhm.
I like some of her early music. Like Shake It Off was my jam.
Mm.
It was.
No, I
when
like
was
22. 22 was my thing.
I don't like that song.
What?
I
I used
used
to
to.
jam to that every day. I can hear it right now.
My
Mm.
kids like Paper Rings. That's their favorite.
Paper
song right
Rings.
now. Yeah.
Mine's is Enchanted. I love Enchanted. It's so magical. I think that was the one she was wearing the purple dress.
Oh, really?
Enchanted, I think.
I thought it was Lavender Haze.
It probably is, but like the album cover, I think, or like the
Oh.
song cover, it was like she was wearing the purple dress.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah.
That's
She's
a good
very
choice
magical.
then. Very talented.
Did you go to like any concerts? Like, is concerts your thing?
So, the last concert I went to was Chase Rice. He was playing at Jenks, and we brought our kids.
Did they like it?
Yeah, but it was like a bar scene. So we were like, oh no, maybe not. But there was other kids there. So we just like sort of put all the kids up by like the railing, and then all the parents stood around the kids. So it ended up being okay.
Okay, yeah.
My little one, who I thought was going to like, she's more like my older daughter is very quiet and reserved like me. And my younger daughter, she's like a wild child. So I thought she was going to be like all about it. And she like fell asleep on my husband's shoulder. I was like, oh.
Aw, that's so cute,
That
though.
was the last concert that we went to.
Mhm.
I can't think of any. I think we went to another one of his before that.
Oh, so you just went to his concerts?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds nice. Did
Me
you?
and my
go?
parents saw Eric Church. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think like a month ago.
Oh, we went to Kids Bop over the summer too. That was
Kids
I
Bop.
honestly wanted to go.
That was such a
you know
goal.
What? I'm gonna go. But
As
I
a
didn't.
kid, that was a goal. I've always wanted to like go to
Yeah.
a Kids Bop concert or something.
It was. We went the year last summer, 2 summers ago. We went, and it wasn't that packed. Like there wasn't a lot of people. We got lawn seats. We were able to like spread out, and the kids were able to like dance to the music. We went this year, and they oversold the tickets by like a ton. There was like. There was no area on the lawn where we could sit. It was like so sad because the kids couldn't see the stage.
Yeah.
And we were like, we might as well have just had a barbecue in our backyard and played Kids Bop and let the kids like dance around.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll go again.
Was that at the PNC?
Yeah. Did you see the girl with the hot pink hair? One of the girls? Well, she was on like JoJo Siwa's show where she made that pop group.
Yeah, I know.
I was obsessed with that show. Oh my god, guilty
Wasn't it like
pleasure.
last year that show came out?
I know it was like Dance Moms though.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it, and like I was rooting for that girl so much. But then she left JoJo Siwa's group, and then went to Kids Bop.
Oh,
That whole group was
JoJo
falling
Siwa
apart.
might have originated as a Kids Bop.
Really?
No, I think it was just
so.
Dance Moms.
Yeah. Well, it was the competition show that Abby had, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
she went to Dance Moms.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to be like an Abby Lee dancer, guys. I feel like I
Really?
could.
Do
It's
you
in me.
dance?
Now,
You do?
yeah, but
you on
I'm
the
not a
dance
good
team?
one. Yeah,
Oh, you are?
yeah, I'm just good at
That's great.
hip hop. I'm not really good at the other
I'm jealous.
stuff.
I wish I could dance. There's no rhythm.
Just turn on the music
no rhythm.
and feel it.
If nobody's watching,
yeah.
maybe.
Maybe, go in the mirror and do a little. But yeah, you want to ask anything else before we wrap this up?
I think we're good.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
This is fun.
Did you like it? Was it a little
I did.
scary?
I was nervous, I have to say.
I always am. It's only
It
my
was
second
better-
time.
Really?
Yeah.
It was better than I anticipated, so thank
Yeah.
you. That's
You're
due
welcome.
to you guys, so thank you for that.
All right.
You've been making me feel at ease.
All right. Bye, Spartaners. Have a great day.